Hi, it's Jessie from Peachmanifesto, and welcome to another Born Pretty video. In this video, Born Pretty has kindly sent me all these products, and we're just going to go through and swatch them. I thought I'd start off with the gel polishes. I'm sure you've noticed that they do have like a newer style bottle recently, and a newer style logo, and the polishes are always really nice. They go on very well, they cure nicely, and there is a few different products that I have here today that go with them. Neons, I always like to do 2 coats, but getting back to the other products, one of the things I was sent was like a 8-in-1 type of polish, so I'm definitely going to test that as well on top of these colors. So this is Milky White, and I love a Milky White. I think it should pretty much be a staple in anybody's collection. They're great for French fades. They're great for different art techniques. I love to put like a thin coat of a Milky White over top of a foil, especially like the floral ones. It gives them a really, really cool look. There's just a lot of things you can do with a Milky White. They blend easy, they fade easy, and they just give really cool techniques like milk bath and things like that. So definitely get a Milky White. And so this is the product I was telling you about. I decided to try it as a top coat, and I also later in the video use it to adhere gems. So it did work really nice as a top coat. I had no issues with it, and then I decided to try the watercolor gel, which the 8-in-1 can also be used as a watercolor gel, but I decided just to use the watercolor gel for a watercolor gel. So I go on with just like a nice even coat, nothing too thick, and I'm just going in with a blue. I thought a nice blue would be a pretty marble, and it does spread out super nice, as you can tell. There were a few spots where I felt like I just had a bit too much, so I kind of just scoop off the excess there, and just to get the desired look I like. I enjoy doing these kind of like marbly looks. They're really fun to play with and kind of figure out exactly how you want them. And I did end up scooping a little bit more off the bottom, but this is my finished look. And I did top coat it with the 8-in-1, and it top coated really nicely. And then I added a few gems, and they are on there really well. And the 8-in-1 was really nice to kind of level it out as well. So just to show you, Born Pretty has a lot of versatile products. This was the product I was probably the most excited about. I feel like I've tried a few different like metallic or chrome style paints, and I'd heard and seen a lot of like really good stuff about this one. So yeah, this is very easy to paint with. I find you don't need very much, and the less that you use on your brush, the more like metallic you're gonna get. A few tips I would give you, like they do tell you to let this sit a while before you cure it, and I mean it stays in place. It doesn't move, like it stays where you put it. So I think I left mine for once I was done this whole rigmarole painting. I think I left it almost for like a full minute, because I kind of forgot about it, to be honest with you. And then I gave it a really good cure. I think I gave it a 2-minute cure just because I wasn't sure. It seems like it's a really opaque product, and sometimes with those you really want to make sure it's very, very cured. So after doing some shapes, of course I had to try the swirls, and man, I love this for swirls, especially like I said, if you use it very thin. The chrome on it is insane, and I'm definitely going to show you some kind of like more up close stuff. And I will tell you another tip. You can kind of see where I went back in with a star a little bit later on. and it had kind of been sitting there for a while I was doing my other bips and bops on this nail. But when I went back into the star, you can see the lines where I went back into it, because I believe it's kind of started to air dry a little bit. You can see that there. But this is it, just air dried and not cured. And just check out that chrome. And then I did cure it, and then I went in with the super top coat. It's still very chromy after I cured it, but I went in with the Born Pretty top coat, and it still stayed pretty chromy, but it lost a teeny bit of the chrome. But anyway, this is the whole video, all the products. Thanks so much for watching.